Oh, damn.
Oh, damn.
Okay, if you leave your foot right there, your toes are not in it. If you move them up anymore, they will be in it. I can see the toe.
Sick.
But you can't tell it's a toe. You can
It's
just
okay.
see like the skin.
Covering it with my fucking jeans.
Okay, sorry. I need to get a haircut. Okay. Hey.
Welcome back. Episode 9. No.
I can't believe we have committed this long.
No, actually. Earlier today, nothing against you, but earlier today I sat here and I said, God, I fucking hate driving out there and having to film. Only because it's so tedious.
Yeah.
Just the filming, the editing, all of it. But then it gets posted and people like it and I'm all, I like it in the podcast.
Yeah, like my little brother, he makes music, right? And he's like, dang, like I'm not even as committed as you guys are. And I was like, we have to treat this like a job or nothing's getting done.
If we don't treat it like a job, it's crazy. And I think that's genuinely why I'm like, fuck, I don't want to drive out there and do it. Because if you would have been like, hey, do you want to come over and just have dinner? Like, of course I do. I'm on my way right now. But knowing that we have to film, I'm like, taking my sweet ass time.
And sometimes we only have time to film. We don't always have time to hang out, so...
No. Sometimes we film, and then we just part ways afterwards, like coworkers.
Yeah.
I might fall in love with her soon, because I have a rap falling in love with coworkers.
And I won't quit, so...
Real.
How
was your week?
My week was fine. I just worked a lot. I'm really freaking tired. Today I went over to my parents' house for their yard sale. I bought a boob radio. It's one of a kind. You guys will not find it anywhere for $5. And then, so my dad works out of town a lot because he's a mechanic and like he usually works for the union. And so we're like moving all the trailers and the boats and stuff to get the trailer out that he needs. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And little Cody is backing the trailer. Me and Brittany are back there. We're guiding him. Right? Come on.
Mm-hmm.
What is all over me? What the hell is all over me? Cody runs something over and it explodes all over me and Brittany. And Brittany goes, ew, is that mustard? And I was like, first of all, why would there be mustard in the backyard, Brittany? But also, that's
Maybe.
Best case scenario at this point.
Maybe, yeah.
I'm in pants and jeans, and I have Cody go ahead and pull forward for me. It is a bottle of lube, like that my dad uses for like his mechanic stuff. Mm-hmm. Yellow lube. Could not restore the pants. I am in shorts now because I just cut them.
Low-key, the jorts are a fit, though. Like, they're pretty good.
You can't, well, Evie can see, but it's grease. Like, it's just oil.
That's what it looked like. I was like, oh my god, it looks like oil. But, like, I like the way these look.
Thanks. They were my favorite pants, so I am mourning today. But now maybe these can be my favorite shorts.
No, these were my favorite pants. Maddie wears specific pants that I'm really obsessed with. And you have your dark blue denim jeans. Your boot cut ones that you wear to denim. You look so good in those ones.
They're butt lifter pants.
Your black jeans.
Yeah, I like the black jeans. I have this other pair of black jeans that I really like to wear, but it has a cut, like, in the butt.
Yeah.
And so I only wear that on special occasions, like if we're going to see Sexy Red.
Yeah, that's it, honestly.
So, yeah, I'm really sad, but luckily I had sewing scissors in my car, so I just did a little snip. Now I have jorts.
Honestly, I'm going to buy another pair of these, and I need you to cut these into shorts for me.
Yeah. And I always go longer, that way I can roll them.
Yeah.
And it's a new pair of shorts. 2 in 1.
Pretty good. That's pretty good.
2 in 1. Did you do anything this week?
No.
Oh, guys, Evie got me a Baja Blast, so we did kiss.
We did kiss. And obviously I got a soda.
I tagged Evie in this meme, and it was like, after this soda, I'll quit. And it's a Coca-Cola in
a fucking 5-gallon
jug.
That's actually me. During the week, I don't drink soda. Like, at work, the girls are really good at being like, no soda. And I'm like, okay. So I just haven't been drinking any, but then on the weekends it feels like a fucking free-for-all.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if I don't get Pepsi right now, I'm going to start freaking out. And
That's why you had to go to Taco Bell, because not everybody has Pepsi.
No, genuinely, I was craving a Doritos Locos taco. I was itching for one. Last night we went out for my cousin's birthday. We went to a brewery just for some fun. They have like the outside games and stuff, like the patio.
Yeah.
So we went there and we were just going to play games, whatever. Having a good time.
If a place sells alcohol, I'm not just playing games.
Exactly. Exactly. So everybody else is playing games. Me and my dad are getting drinks.
Yeah.
And I find out after 3 drinks that Oso's makes their own vodka.
Mm-hmm. That place is good, though.
And normal places, when you go and get a drink, like when we go to Champions or whiskey or whatever, they'll do a shot of whatever alcohol, and then most of the time they'll just fill the rest with whatever else you're getting.
Right.
So I'll have a shot of fucking vodka, and then I have crayon on top. So it's like nothing. 14 drinks at Denim. That's when I'm like, okay, let's calm down for a sec.
Yeah, no, it's crazy when we go to like Denim or something and we're like, I only had 14 drinks last night. But then if we go somewhere else, we're like, I'm 2 in and I need somebody to drive me home.
That's how I felt last night.
Yeah.
I got a vodka crayon and I was like, this is stronger than normal.
Don't ever get a vodka crayon at the airport. I'm telling you right now.
I was like, I don't know what I was expecting, because I saw him pour the vodka and it was genuinely half the cup. And I was like, okay, like he's just got a heavy hand. Like it's okay. I drank it and I was like, it was definitely like 2 shots.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, you know. And then Brittany was like, I want to get a drink. And I was like, I'm getting a screwdriver, vodka and orange juice. Like, do you want one? She's like, yeah. So we get 2 screwdrivers. When I fucking tell you, it was 90% vodka, 10% orange juice. Brittany took like 4 sips and was like, I drove here. I cannot have this.
Yeah.
I thought it was just going to be like, oh, this tiny little drink. No, this is hard liquor. So she was like, you have to drink it for me. And I said, oh, fine. So I did. I had a vodka crayon and 2 screwdrivers. And I was out of commission for the rest of the night. I was wasted.
Get a FaceTime from Evie.
No!
I did screenshot this picture. She calls me, so we have this song that we sing to each other if we need to finish our drinks fast. Like if one's just like sitting there, what do they call it? Babying their drink.
Yeah.
We sing this song. It goes, we like to drink with Evie because Evie is our friend. We like to drink with Evie because she gets it down in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, you get it. So Evie calls me and she says, Can you please sing to me?
Because the drink, I'm on my second one. So I already had the vodka crayon. I switched drinks with Brittany initially because she got the stronger one.
Yeah.
Like, the ratio was so fucking messed up that her drink was so strong, but the other one tasted just like orange juice. Like, that's it. So I was like, you take the orange juice one, I'll take the strong one. Mom and Dad are driving me home, so I don't even care. So I'm like, it's okay. I had the hardest time trying to get that drink down, and I was like sitting there like,
with your permission, I'd like to insert the video of you gagging.
Yeah, of course. I was like, it's rough. And I was like sitting next to Brittany and I said, I need you to sing the song to me. She said, what are you talking about? And then I was like, the song that Maddie sings to me so I can drink my alcohol fast. That's the only way I can do it. And
like
she was like,
being put to bed.
Yeah.
Like you have
I need
to
a nighttime story. I was like, I need you to sing it to me. So then she was like, I don't know what it is. So I was like, okay, do this. I like to drink with blah, blah, blah. And she's doing it, and it's just not right. And I was like, no. And then I tried to FaceTime you. You didn't answer. And then you called me back, and I said, shut up. Looking at Brittany, I said, shut up. She's got this. And that's when I was like, I need you to sing to me. And then Maddie sang to me, and I chugged my drink.
Yeah.
And then I didn't realize it, but I opened my phone this morning. I FaceTimed literally all of my friends last night. All of them. I called Michelle twice. She didn't answer. It's my little sister.
Dang.
Called Nora. She was on there just for a sec, but then she was like, I'm in bed. Like, please leave me alone. Ev didn't answer. I called T. I briefly remember it. I briefly remember being like, show me the stinky baby. And she showed me Olive, her dog.
What did you want to see?
The dog.
Oh, okay. I was like, what, Fernando?
Yeah, Fernando. And I was like, show me the stinky baby. And then she showed it to me, and I was like, I'm so drunk. And then I know that I called Caitlin and said, show me Johnny, my beautiful little nephew, because I took 9 fucking FaceTime pictures of him. And when he's just walking,
like, please leave me alone.
Literally, I was like, Johnny, I love you.
That's so funny.
And I love him so much that was the first one. I was like, please, please, please. Oh, I didn't even realize. I'm pretty sure that's Preston in the back. I just called him and was like, show me Johnny.
That's so funny.
I wanted to see him so bad. And yeah, I was out of commission the rest of the night. I was so drunk. My dad was like, holy shit. And I was like, Zane had to help me into the truck.
You know it's bad when your dad's like, what's going on?
Genuinely, he was like, what the fuck? Like, you should not be drinking. And my mom, I'm like sitting there having a convo. They have live music and they're playing good fucking music. So we're just jamming. And then we're going to the truck and Zane was helping me, like holding my arm so I could get to the truck. And I'm sitting there. And he told me I did all of this. I can't remember at all. He said that I was trying to make sure that he knew that I'm not normally this much of a lightweight. And I was like, Zane, I promise 3 drinks isn't normally this bad. And he was like, I know, they make it here. And then he also drove me home. So, like, he drove my car. I was in my car, and then he was driving it, and then my mom just followed so they can drop my car off, and I didn't have to come back for it.
Nice.
The whole time, I'm like, Zane, I promise, I'm not normally like this. And then I got in there, and I fucking passed out.
There was one Halloween that, let's see, it was the year that me and Brittany dressed up as Snooki and JWoww. I think 2021.
Yeah.
And, we have some friends over. One friend ends up throwing up all over my parents' couch. I get so drunk, and then little Cody has his friends over, and I just remember Cody, like, leading me out to the car, like, my boyfriend Cody, and me saying bye to all little Cody's friends, and I'm just like, bye, guys. And I'm stumbling out. I can't look any of them in the eye to this day.
No. It's dehumanizing, honestly. I am like...
Every time now, I make sure I can at least walk out of the bar. So I will, like, compose myself, walk out of the bar, because usually there's cops out front.
Oh, yeah.
Walk out, get in the car, pull around, let me throw up, now we can go.
Yeah, genuinely, I'm glad that most of the family that we were celebrating, most of them are Mormon, so I didn't want them to see me like that. And I wasn't, like, wasted till after most of them left, so it was pretty good.
Yeah.
It was good stuff. But I did have a heart-to-heart with my cousin Harley. I was like, I'm so glad you're my cousin. That's crazy. Why do I do that? So, that was great last night. It was absolutely wonderful.
That's okay.
But yeah, the rest of the week, I didn't really do much. I was waiting for Taylor Swift to drop that album. That was all that I was doing.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, she wrecked me.
Yeah, I saw some clips on TikTok. I just don't really listen to Taylor Swift. I like country Taylor Swift.
Well, this is sad. Really fucking sad.
No,
most of it is so sad that I'm like...
I literally had a breakdown this morning. I'm not inserting this pic for my own mental health, but I will show Evie. It's literally... I have snot running down.
The snot running down is crazy.
Yeah, so I'm not listening to anything sad anymore. I'm only listening to Waka Flocka.
You have to. That's crazy. This whole album, I was already in a bad mood yesterday, and I already was just like, oh my god. And then I'm listening to this album, and I'm ranking it, and I'm like... and I'm like listening to it at my desk, like, what the fuck? There's some good songs, though. There's, like... She really came out for the girls. There's a lyric. She has a song called Down Bad. Me, actually.
Yeah,
here's me crying on my way home when I left work early yesterday. The lyrics are, fuck it, if I can't have us, I might just not get up. I might stay down bad. Literally me.
It's weird to hear Taylor Swift say things like down bad.
It is kind of weird because she is very millennial.
Yeah.
But she also went crazy. So I'm going to explain the Taylor Swift lore right now. She released her new album, The Tortured Poets Department. And that was, how much was it? 16 songs. Mm-hmm. And everybody was like so excited for this. That came out midnight, I think Eastern time. So our time, it came out like 9 p.m. Thursday night, right? Then she was like, surprise, it's a 2 a.m. surprise. It's a double album. Ooh. A double album means 15 more songs. So now we have 31 songs for the Tortured Poets Department. And I listened to all of them yesterday.
I saw the one about her saying, like, I'm having his baby. Was that real?
No. Oh. Okay, so...
Well, she said that, and then she was like, I'm just kidding. You should have seen your face.
Yeah, that's all real? That it is.
Okay.
Yeah. She was just like, I'm having his baby. It's in the song, But Daddy, I Love Him, which is amazing. It's just... Now I'm running with my dress unbuttoned, screaming, but Daddy, I love him. I'm having his baby. No, I'm not, but you should see your faces.
Yeah, okay. I didn't know if it was another AI song. Did you hear that Taylor Swift AI song that was going around TikTok?
Yes, I did, and I hated it.
It was so bad.
Some of the songs are so good, though. I think my 10 out of 10s that I gave were Down Bad. Loved that one. Florida, so good. It's got Florence and the Machine in it. Love of My Life. I Can Do It With a Broken Heart. I Can Do It With a Broken Heart is kind of like funny, like poppy music. Mm-hmm. There's, I don't know.
You know who I've been obsessed with lately? Ko Wetzel.
Me too, actually.
He has some sad songs.
I just started listening to some of his sad songs, and I was like... My
number one right now is Drunk Driving.
I love that song.
Yeah.
My number one out of this whole album is The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived. It is so fucking sad. I was like, oh my god. I don't know who it's about. I don't know if it's about Jo Alwyn, her ex that she was with for 6 years. People are saying it's about Maddie Healy.
No, that was not real.
I have no idea.
That was not real.
I have no idea. But it is a sad fucking song.
Maybe it's about Taylor Lautner.
I don't think so. But, yeah, she... Oh my god. There's... If a rusting, sparkling... Oh wait. And I don't even want you back. I just want to know if rusting my sparkling summer was the goal. And I don't miss what we had, but could someone give a message to the smallest man who ever lived? Were you sent by someone who wanted me dead? Did you sleep with a gun underneath our bed? Were you writing a book? Were you a sleeper cell spy? In 50 years, will all this be declassified? And you'll confess why you did it, and I'll say good riddance. She is, I would have died for your sins. Instead, I just died inside, and you deserve prison, but you won't get time. That girl was writing.
She was going.
Her pen was on fire when she was writing this shit, because
that's
whoa. Crazy. But then she also made, I think 2 songs are about Travis. So they're really cute, though. Yeah, there's a line in one of her songs, and it's like, he knows how to play ball, and I know Aristotle.
Go off, girl.
She's just a little girl. She's just a little girl.
You did skip something that happened this week.
What?
Who unfollowed you on Instagram?
I was getting to that. I'm mourning.
Perfect timing for Taylor Swift's album, then?
Yes, genuinely. That's why it wrecked me. Dr. Phil unfollowed me on Instagram, which is really fucked up, because what about the kids?
Be a man.
Exactly, too, actually.
Be a man. Evie, I'm sorry, I'm ranting real quick. I know you're saying a crush on him, but he's such a loser. He's literally such a loser.
I know.
He has taken your friendship and your kindness. He lets you bake treats for him. He doesn't do anything. He can barely say goodbye to you on his last day. And then unfollows you on Instagram?
He unfollowed me months ago.
How do you know?
Because he stopped watching my story months ago, and now I'm putting the puzzle pieces together as to why that happened. So he was, you remember when I was like, he is the first one to watch my stories? He was always like, I would post something, 18 seconds later, he was seeing it. Mm-hmm. So I was like, Delulu, he's in love with me. Why else would he be seeing it immediately? And then, randomly, one day, nothing. It just stopped. This was in, like, December. Like, nothing. And
no,
I was
because
like,
I remember you saying after, like afterwards, after December, being like, he watched my story.
He did, because it was a rare occurrence. But I'm autistic, so this is why. December, he stopped watching my story. I remember because, this is really down bad, but Taylor Swift, she's preaching right now for me. Because I went to my Mormon Christmas party, and I posted about it, and I made sure to put my location in the tag, so it said Church of Latter-day Saints, so he would see that. Who am I? First of all, that's crazy. He didn't see it. So I was like, what the fuck? That was in December. And then, if he would post something on his story, and I would heart it, he would see my story.
So he was just checking after he unfollowed you think?
So I'm thinking he unfollowed me, didn't see it anymore, but then I hearted his story, and he got a notification in his thing that I hearted his story, and then there was a bubble around my name, so he just watched it because it was already there.
Was he at the bottom of, like, because I don't know if this is right, but I think it goes from follower first to non-followers at the end.
I have no idea. I thought it was in order from who watched it first and goes up from there.
Oh. I don't know.
I don't know how that works, but he definitely unfollowed me months ago because now that perfectly explains. Okay, so what do you think did it? Let's go into this. I made a highlight on my Instagram so I could go over this. And the thing that I put on, Maddie and I have a little notes app that we share for things for the week. And I put unhinged things that I posted on my Instagram story that probably resulted in Dr. Phil unfollowing me. None of it is super unhinged. Like, absolutely crazy. If he's
really that scared.
None of it's absolutely crazy, but it's definitely like, you're pushing buttons. I'm not going to read through all of them because I was fucking psychotic, but some of them, just a little highlight reel. First one started as soon as I got him on Instagram, May of last year. Said having a crush on someone's so humiliating. Like, why are you making me shy, bro? You don't even know that's about you. Yeah, so that's definitely not it. But that could be leading into the factor. When his notification pops up, not really. Maybe girls would rather do a whole manifestation ritual instead of texting you first.
No, I
don't think that's the one that did it. My love language is being a hater. No. I don't think it's that one. Girls won't admit they like you. They either text you all day, blah, blah, blah. No. Yes, he answered me after hours. Yes, he wants me. I don't really think it's that one.
It could be that one.
Me posting on Instagram to get his attention, and it's Justin Bieber.
It could be that.
It might not be that one. Some of these, I'm just like, this one, could maybe. He wants me so bad, he viewed my story. That one might do it, because that was my delusion. Some of these, I'm like, sorry, I was weird, I want you. I was weird with him. Oh, I'm not arguing with a man with big, beautiful blue eyes. Whatever you say, beautiful. Okay. That one, maybe.
No, that's too light, I think.
I can't say his name because the whole room would let out an exasperated sigh. Yeah, my friends.
Me now.
Them work crushes be making you want to clock in again.
Now that one.
That might have done it. This was August of last year.
Yeah, that so he was like, let me give her a couple more chances.
That one might have done it. The most attractive thing a man can do is be your coworker.
Maybe.
That's also August. Is that your situationship or just a man who would not care if you died? I don't think that's the one that broke the camel's back. Some of these.
Let's get to like November maybe.
This one says, that's okay, I understand, but it actually made me sick to my stomach. No. Oh, I liked your story. What do you mean? You didn't have a clue I liked you? Every single story he posted, I hearted it.
You need to do that trend on TikTok where it's like things I posted on my story hoping my crush would text me.
Yeah. Oh, again, I'm not arguing with a man with big blue eyes. Whatever you say, beautiful. Posted that twice. Oh, this one might have done it. My version of flirting is me not saying anything or ever implying that I like you because I don't want you to reject me and I just hope you read my mind. LOL. That might have done it.
He knows that it was about him.
The worst he can say is no, it's a rejection. Some of these are just like, my version of flirting is posting memes and hoping that you realize they're about you. That one's too real.
Yeah, maybe.
That was December. And I posted this 4 days after I told him that I liked him.
It was December?
And I told him I liked him.
Do you think he unfollowed you after that?
He still watched my story for like 2 or 3 weeks after I texted him that. I have very good memory. I know. Having a crush is embarrassing. Oh, if you see me posting 10 stories a day, I'm either obsessed with a guy or wildly depressed. I feel like everything I posted after I told him that I liked him, he had to have been like, this is about me.
Yeah, probably. He
so
probably noticed. He was like, she posted these before. Now she says that she has a crush on me. Now she's posting these, and I know they're about me. Like, I'm scared.
I'll be fine as long as my crush is single. I don't have Riz. I have big brown eyes and many unsettling things to say. You're in their DMs. I'm posting extremely niche things specifically designated for them to reply to, as I have already envisioned and romanticized our entire future together.
I think it was that
That's the one that probably did it.
I think it was that one.
And then the rest of these, I just posted and he never saw them. I just kept posting.
Did you see who saw them?
No, not anymore. Dang. I just kept posting, hoping he would see them. Yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely that one.
When are you going to notice I'm literally obsessed with you? Yes, I like your story. Yes, I'm trying to get with you. Got me blushing just thinking about you. I was going to confess my undying love for you, but whatever, bro. Can he just text me? I like you, but you have to say it first.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
He wants me so bad. All he does is flirt with me. He posted a picture of himself on his story. He wants me for real. No, he doesn't. Yeah. A lot of these, I'd be like, damn, I like them, and then become violently obsessed. Yeah. And then 5 days ago, I posted, I see you haven't viewed my story. Would you prefer it if I were dead? Let me know. It's been up for an hour. And then I posted that and said, posting this after realizing I have, in fact, been unfollowed.
I hate him.
Leave him alone.
No.
He's just a boy.
I'm on a Dr. Phil hate train right now.
Yeah.
Tell me he doesn't look like that rat I sent you.
We're inserting a picture. I'm scared. He does, okay? He does. For sure.
You know how long it took me to find that picture? I want to talk about how... So Cody has an Apple Card, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he sent it to me so that I can be a user so I can spend his money. I'm not using it. I'm stressed out about having it, okay? And before I even accepted, yes, add it to my wallet on my phone, Cody's like, yeah, I lost my card and I think somebody's spending money. And I was like, what's the charge from? And he said, what? I was like, oh, how much was it? He's like, $6. And I was like, well, I don't think somebody stole your card because they're not going to use it for Wattpad. And he's like, I don't even know what that is. I was like, it's a reading app. And then I went and checked in my subscriptions and I forgot I bought no ads when I was reading a book on there.
Mm-hmm.
So I just went and I quietly
yep.
subscription.
You know what was so crazy? I saw you put this on the notes app, and I went, do I have Cody's card on my phone?
No,
I was like,
me.
damn, was it me?
He also got charged for my Apple subscription, which has my Apple TV and my Apple Music on it. So, yeah, Cody's just paying for all my subscriptions now, and I can't figure out how to switch them.
Oh my gosh, I'll help you.
Thank you.
Guys,
I'm actually 65 years old when it comes to technology. I'm not kidding.
That's actually crazy. Yeah.
But I was dying laughing when he said that because I knew it was me.
You remember when I helped Cody order his phone and then I ordered him a case off of Amazon? His card was on my Amazon for months, and I didn't realize it until Michelle ordered something and was like, the money didn't get taken out of my account. And I checked, and it charged Cody's card. And I went, oh my fucking God. So I just texted him real quick, okay, I'm sending you $12. And he was like, I didn't even notice. Yeah, I bet you wouldn't.
Yeah.
Fucking bitch.
I would notice.
I would notice.
$3 missing.
Literally. If I saw that $12 missing, well, there goes my lunch for the week.
Literally, dang.
There goes my gas.
How am I supposed to get a Polar Pop?
Literally.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to get my Doritos Locos Tacos?
Literally. I got, like, tipped at work, and I was like, nice. Now I can buy something at my parents' yard sale.
Oh, my God.
Oh, another thing. Because this kind of goes into me when I talked about work. I hate how small this state is, okay? And nobody realizes it. I have so many girls. It's happened to me on 3 separate occasions now. Come in. It's their first day. I'm halfway through interviewing them, and we'll bleep this, but they're like, you went to like high school. And I'm like, no, I went to Imagine Prep. They're like, oh, you look really familiar. No, I don't. No, I don't. You don't know me?
No.
No, you don't know me. I don't know anybody. I'm not from here, actually.
Yeah.
That's really weird that you would think that.
Yeah.
It stresses me out. It stresses me out because who do you know that knows me?
You know what stresses me out? I thought I escaped it because I live all the way out there. I live in Apache Junction. I work in Tempe, which is a 35-minute drive for me.
Right.
And when we first started, we were in Phoenix. So it's like, that's a pretty far drive.
Right.
And, most people don't want to drive that. There have been like 3 or 4 girls that have started who went to AJ.
Yeah.
And that know people I know.
That's how it's been.
None of them have gone to Imagine, but I've been like, I know you.
I've had one girl walk in who was from Imagine.
Oh, hell no. Yeah. Gross.
And she literally walked in, and I was like,
You're like transported. I was like, what the fuck?
But these other girls, yeah, they just went to like AJ, and they like know people who know me. But I'm just like, what have you heard?
Yeah.
What do you tell me everything weird. You know? Actually, tell me every conversation you've ever had that involves me. Thank you.
It's so weird, especially that girl that started a couple months ago. Did I tell you about her?
Mm-mm.
She started at my work, and I was like, she looks really familiar. I wonder where I've seen her before. She knows T and Memory and was good friends with Memory.
That's how I felt when my older brother, we were talking about Memory one day, and he goes, oh, I know her. I'm like, no, you don't.
No, you don't.
She's my friend. You don't know her. He did. They know each other.
Yeah. Literally, I texted Mem and was like, this is Maddie's brother. He says he knows you. Can you confirm or deny? And she goes, oh, I know him. I love him. Get out of my face.
Yeah, get away.
Yeah, I was just like, Jonathan, what the fuck? Why do you know Memory?
Dude, it stresses me out. I can't go anywhere. I literally can't go anywhere. So it's just really stressful out here in this stupid state.
Terrible. It's really weird going somewhere and seeing somebody that you went to school with. It's genuinely like,
I don't know. Okay, my biggest thing is I recognize everybody. If I've seen you once, I know you.
Yeah, 100%.
I also know everybody I've ever talked to. So I feel weird seeing kids outside of high school. Like, are they gonna say something to me? Like, I don't mind saying hi, but it's weird when they like just look at you like they don't know you.
The biggest thing the worst time of the year for me is Lost Dutchman.
Because oh yeah, I hate going there.
Lost Dutchman is a carnival that is hosted in Apache Junction every single year. It's been happening for fucking years, and we go every single year. It was fun in high school because it's like, oh, I get to see my friends and hang out with them on the carnival. But then it's like after you graduate, you forget about these people. That's genuinely, that's when we started talking again at Lost Dutchman. That's when we started like texting each other again. Lost Dutchman 2022, I saw you, Cody, and your friend that our friend that we don't talk to anymore, and you guys were all hanging out, and I was like, oh my god, Cody and Maddie, like, how are you guys doing? And it's weird now, like, going this year, I saw so many people from high school, like, we'll bleep this.
Him every time I go to Lost Dutchman.
I saw him, and
Did you not see them when we were there together? 2022? No. Oh, they were standing in line with us for like half of the time we were there.
No, I didn't see them.
Oh.
I think it's just weird now, like, you're so close with these people in high school, and then you see each other 4 years later.
It's so
at
weird.
An event or something, and it's like, fuck.
It's also so weird seeing them with like their little families. Like you have a whole family, dude.
And also, I don't know, like, we'll also believe this. I'm posting that they're pregnant.
They're married. They bought a house.
Got married. They're building a house right now, and they just posted that they're pregnant.
I don't know.
It's weird seeing people you went to high school out in public, or even, I don't know, the older we get, the weirder things get, because Zane goes to prep right now, and it's like, when I take him to his orientation every year. That's just been like our thing. Took him last year, took him this year, I'll take him again.
Nieces to theirs.
Yeah, so it's like, I took him this year for sophomore. There's like 4 teachers that are still there from when we were in high school. And it's so weird.
That's why I prefer to go to my middle school, because all of my teachers are still there, and it's so comforting. My kindergarten, first, second, and then all my middle school teachers are there still.
Yeah. At prep, it's not like that. Like, none of them... The only consistent that there's ever going to be is probably Miss Matthews. Like, she's going to be there forever.
I think and then Glasscock is on his last couple years.
Yeah. And, like...
And Neely's not there, right?
She is. She still does. She left when she had her baby, but she's back. But it's, like, the only ones that
they're like a package deal. If one of them leaves, I think the other will.
The only ones that are still there that we genuinely, like, had and remember is Glasscock, Neely... Woodward is still there.
She'll never leave.
No, she'll never leave. Yeah, Woodward is still there. Mr. Green was still there when I brought
I love
Zane.
Mr. Green. I don't care what anybody said.
He came our last year of high school, but like he was
so fun.
I loved him. And also, do you remember Sam?
Oh yeah, he's back there.
He's back. So it's like those were the only people.
Dude,
I remember walking into the office and talking to Matthews, and like me coming behind the desk and talking to her, and a teacher coming in and be like, "Who are you? What are you doing behind the desk?" And Matthews is like, "This is an alumni." And I was like, "Who are you?"
I went here.
I was like, "I am a magic crap." Okay.
No, that's how I feel too.
Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't even know who you are. That's crazy. Especially like, I don't know. I kind of, that whole debacle that you just had with Cody kind of reinstates my feelings of how much I hate men. Just because, why is Cody so worried about Advil rather than ibuprofen?
You guys, me and Cody have had this debate since we've been together. It'll be 5 years in August. Ever since I've known him, he's had Advil, and I just thought, that's just what he buys, right? Yeah. That's just the one he gravitates towards. Mm-hmm. I come from a Great Value ibuprofen family, the big, cheapest bottle. And so, like, a couple years ago, I'm like, why don't you buy ibuprofen? He goes, oh, it doesn't work for me. And I'm like, okay. So then, whatever, I just let him keep buying overpriced ibuprofen. And then Friday, I bought ibuprofen, and so now he's mad that I didn't get Advil, even though I put the bottles side by side in red. them word for word, which
they're the same fucking thing.
I said he just wants Gucci ibuprofen and not Walmart ibuprofen.
This whole thing, he's like, I can taste the difference. Cody, you should not be tasting
just
it.
Swallow
the pill so it can work. And right now he has a headache, and Maddie gets him ibuprofen, and he's like, I don't want this. I want the Advil. Get out of my face.
Advil was $10 more for a smaller bottle.
Exactly. Advil's crazy. Those fucking Advil liquid gels.
Oh.
I almost threw up when I saw that a bottle was like $15.
Yeah, literally.
Get out of my face. Give me the $3 700 count of the ibuprofen, the little red ones. Yeah. Give me that bitch.
Hey, I will talk about this though. So I got my dad. My dad likes to get antibiotics from Mexico because they're cheaper, and it's like Z-Packs and stuff for like the flu. So I get him some of that. Well, my uncle found out that I bought my dad Mexico drugs, and he gave me a 20-minute lecture about how I could have killed my dad with fentanyl. And I was like, bro, he's my dad. Like, I'm just doing what he's telling me to do. So, yeah, can't buy my dad drugs from Mexico anymore.
I'm not going to say who it was because we're going to protect that. But when we went to Mexico and people in our group were like, let's get some Xanax.
What do you mean?
You can get Xanax from a fucking
store. Walk into the pharmacy, you guys, and we're just asking for like the antibiotics, whatever. They bring somebody who speaks English over. He goes, what do you guys want, perks? We're like, no perks, please. Mm-hmm. What are you talking about?
They'll sell you fucking anything over there. You ask for meth and you can probably get it.
Like, Cody made a joke on the beach. Some guy was selling something, and Cody's like, where can I get Coke? And he goes, oh, you want some? And Cody's like, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I was like, don't ever make that joke again.
Absolutely. Well, weed's legal, and you can get, like...
Not in Mexico.
Dirt weed. Well, like here.
Oh.
Weed's legal, like here. Yeah. So, like, everybody does it. But then my dad said something like, oh, where can you get dirt weed? Because my older sister Brittany smokes. So the guy was like, oh, I'll bring you some. Brought them some later that night.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, what the fuck? But, like, the people in our group who got Xanax, they were like, what's the hurt? Let me tell you, they spent a good chunk of money on some Mexico Xanax for them to get into the car, Google it, and realize that they were given fucking Viagra.
Oh, no, that was the Adderall.
Oh, it was Adderall?
So they were trying to get Adderall, and they had looked it up, and they went and got it, and one of our friends is like, let's double check, looks it up, and she's like, bro,
it's fucking Viagra.
I wish they didn't look it up, honestly, because could you imagine?
Yeah, could you imagine?
Viagra. It's so funny.
Oh my god.
Like, what's happening to me?
We're like, what's happening? They'll start humping the couches. We're like, what the fuck? Oh my god. You can get anything in Mexico, which is literally crazy. But not the drugs, but I love how convenient everything is in Mexico.
Yeah.
The Airbnbs that my dad books, he loves getting it right off the beach because we always have a big group. We have, I think, 12 people going with us this time.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's the normal amount that we have because there's so many of us. And it's like, when you have that many people, take an Airbnb, couple of $100 a night. If you split it between everybody, you're spending like $100.
Yeah, we spent $100 last time.
Yeah. So it's like, it's not bad at all. And then we always like get an Airbnb off the beach, and there will be guys just walking the beach. There will be our favorite one. There's that guy in the truck who had the drinks. Yeah. He made drinks out of the back of his truck, like nice ass drinks.
I think I have a picture of all of ours.
Yeah, we'll insert some pictures. I got like a coconut something. It was like a coconut blended
pina colada?
No pineapple. It was just like a coconut smoothie with alcohol in it, and it was delicious.
Bro, it was like a drink in a show because you watched him do the whole thing. He's like peeling pineapples with a machete.
He cracked open a coconut for mine, and I was like, oh my god. Like, and the drink was like $10. Yeah. And you get like this big of a fucking drink.
I do want to talk about how we were like, you don't drink the water in Mexico just because our bodies aren't used to it, whatever. Yeah. We don't want to get sick. As we're sipping our blended drinks on the beach.
Yeah, all of us were
like... Hey, girls, ice is water.
Yeah, genuinely. My dad, like, don't drink the water. and then he's fucking got 6 fucking Micheladas. And it's just like, oh, okay, Dad, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's our favorite. And I mean, last year I wasn't as into the alcohol scene as I am these days.
I wasn't last time either because I was so sick.
Yeah. Well, last year I didn't really drink that much.
Yeah.
Because I didn't like the taste of alcohol and I wasn't used to it
We
yet.
weren't able to just suck it up.
Yeah. I wasn't able to just like get it over with. But now, like, I'm used to the bar and like you spend money on these drinks, you're drinking them.
Yeah.
So this year I'm much more, and I hated shots until we started going to the bar. Now I can take shots.
Yeah.
Before, I absolutely could not. Now I'll do it.
There's a trend on TikTok I want to do. You know that one where you rock, paper, scissors and you run back and forth? But I want us to have little shooters. And that's what we do.
I'm sick. There's no way I could run after those.
We have to. For the bit. If we throw up, even better.
That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Also, when I woke up this morning, I had the worst, like, headache of my life. I didn't feel hungover, but I just had a headache. And I know it was from that fucking alcohol. So I think they actually put a curse on that vodka. Well, I heard
that you don't get hungover from Mexican tequila. Because it's like majority, what is it called? Agave?
Agave?
Yeah. It's like higher in that, so you don't get hungover. So test it for me.
I don't drink tequila.
Try. Start a fight on this trip, actually, since I'm not there.
Okay. There's something about tequila that doesn't sit right in my body. I don't know what it is. I always thought, like, my dad will drink tequila, but he can't have vodka. Vodka makes him violent and just, like, a shit talker.
Bad, yeah.
So I was like, oh, like, maybe... I can't even say, like, oh, maybe it runs in the family because, like, I'm adopted. But, like, I thought maybe, like, oh, maybe that's me, too, because, like, maybe it's all of us. But, like... vodka, I just have the best time of my life.
I have yet to find a liquor that makes me angry.
When I drink tequila, I'm not angry enough to start, like, a fight over nothing. I tried to start a fight with David on my birthday because I had tequila, but also because, like, he pissed me off and he made me mad.
You have to be provoked.
I have to be provoked, but tequila makes me so sad. Really? I start crying when I drink tequila.
Yeah,
on my birthday, I tried to call said ex-girlfriend because I was literally so sad drinking tequila at the bar.
I've tried a lot of liquors, and I haven't found one that makes me sad or angry. Yeah, I don't know.
I can't do it.
That's okay.
I'm just a vodka person.
I like to, if I'm taking shots, I like it to be tequila.
Oh, I can't.
Don't ask me to take shots of vodka.
I'll take shots of vodka.
See, that's how I know there's a demon inside of you.
Oh my god. I'll take shots of vodka before I ever take shots of tequila.
No. Evie.
Absolutely not.
I can't believe this.
I cry. I don't want to cry.
Yeah, but I would rather cry than take shots of vodka. I would cry taking shots of vodka.
They're really not that bad.
My mouth is watering right now.
The worst shot I actually ever had was
Should we take a shot right now?
Oh, what?
I have a blackberry crown. It's really good.
Fuck you. I'm not taking a dark fucking
Do you want to smell it?
Yeah, I'll smell it. Actually, the worst shot I've ever had in my life was that, I think it was the whiskey that your dad brought out.
Yeah, that's
before we went out for Kylie's birthday.
Evie, I don't like this stuff either. What the hell?
I hate dark liquor.
One sec, something spilled on it.
Dark liquor is just, oh my god, it doesn't sit right with me still. And I haven't found something in alcohol that'll make me throw up. I'm just not, like, I don't throw up when I drink. But this gets me close.
It's sweet.
Blackberry? Okay.
Sorry, it was frozen.
Warm it up a sec. Yeah, because it's like fucking frozen shut, Maddie.
Let me run it over the bottom.
Frozen shot. Not me also having a stain on my pants. That's crazy. Huh? I also have a stain on my pants.
Yeah, at least you're not lubed up, though. It smells so good. Oh.
Yeah, it does smell pretty good.
Now take a drink.
You're the demon.
I'm kicking my feet behind me. You just can't see.
Maddie's the demon. Look, this post.
Take a drink.
This post Nora just shared says soup of the day, alcohol.
No,
she tagged
Evie.
Ev in it. That's you.
No, Evie, don't take a drink. Take a drink, Evie. No, don't do it.
This is us at the bar, actually.
Come on, take a drink. No. Oh, yeah.
The taste is good. I just hate the perpetual burn. Dark liquor, it burns and it makes my nose runny.
Really, my chest feels like it will explode sometimes.
That's what I feel with Pink Whitney. I'll never drink pit.
You'll never drink Pipit?
I'll never drink Pipit. I was gonna tell you. Carson was like, what are you and the girls doing this weekend? I said, I think we're all just hanging. Me and Maddie are gonna film. He said, you guys should go get this new stuff that I've seen. I said, okay, what is it? He sends it to me, Mad Dog 20.
Mad Dog 20?
Mad Dog 20. I'm like, okay, what is it? You know what it is? Let me show you. Mad Dog 20. They're like wines. So I'm like...
No, I do know what those are. You should have just said, yeah.
So,
Evie.
He sent it to me. He's like, Mad Dog 20. I've never heard of this. Call me a fucking Gen Zer. I've never heard of it before.
Because that's what my mom would get drunk off of in high school and fall asleep in a field.
He was like, you should go get some. They're really delicious. I said...
Carson wants us to die.
I said, really? What's the alcohol? What's the percentage? He said, really low. You guys could drink 2 or 3 of them. And I said...
Carson wants to go to the hospital.
I said, dang, I'm going to send this to the girls. That sounds like a fun time. Tell me why I fucking Googled it. 14 to 15% alcohol. I sent him a screenshot. I said, I believed you. He's at his desk cracking the fuck up. And my boss is right behind me. She was like, that shit's the devil. And I was like... I
can't believe he would want us to get our
I was like,
pumped.
I'm gonna blur his name. I was like, he just told me to drink 2 or 3 of them. And she's like, why would you do that? He was like, I was gonna tell her eventually. I wouldn't let her do it.
Imagine that's our drink of choice today.
Exactly. And I was like, are you kidding me? He was like, nah, we used to get wasted off these in college. And I was like, oh my god. Frat boy activities. And he was like, I was so surprised genuinely when you didn't know what it was. I had to fuck with you for a sec. I had to see a
picture of it. If you would have said MD, I would have known.
Well, that's what they're called, I guess, Mad Dog 20s. But I've never seen it. I've never heard of it. And he was like, I had to fuck with you for a second. And I was like...
They're like 4 Locos.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, I could never.
No. That deserves a burp cloud.
Burp cloud. I also have more FMKs if you're interested in those.
Yeah.
From Carson.
How's your hinge doing?
Not good at all.
Okay, we'll leave it.
I will actually go check, but I don't think.
We can do our FMKs.
Let me check. Oh, I have 6 likes on Hinge. We can go through this first.
You don't have to go through it if you just want to.
It's okay. 6 likes.
Okay.
Oh, I have a message too. Charles.
No.
6'2". Skip.
No.
This guy looks like Tupac.
I was going to say LeBron James.
It's crazy. Oh, shit. Skip. David. You're absolutely gorgeous. I'd love to get to know you. Okay, are you the one skiing? Or not skiing. No. Ice skating? No, you're not. A kid? Get out of my face. Get out of my face.
Stepmom era.
What? My poll is choose our first date, listen to Harry Styles, go to the bar, and kiss. He liked kiss and said, honestly, should just skip to the point, LOL.
Yeah, he's saying, let's not even go with the date. So that's going to be a my house, yours kind of guy. So I would go ahead and do a skip.
Okay, skip.
Ah! Oh my god. That was scary. Oh my God, you're mewing in that picture.
I said my favorite love language is making you food. He said, "What's your fave food?"
Text him back and say you.
5'9". He will not be getting a text back. I also have a message. This guy liked my photo. Said, "Hey there. Guess we both have good taste in swiping." Ha ha.
Is he cute?
Girl, I don't remember. Oh dang! This is definitely what Nora swiped on.
You think?
Yeah.
Like, Nora, come get your boyfriend.
I said, Nora, come get your man.
Get him out of my DM.
What the hell?
That literally looks like Dr. Phil a little bit.
Come back!
That suit looks so big on him. He looks like a baby.
6'4".
Like that.
Sorry, we're going back. Oh, I said Maddie requests a new segment or another round of FMK. He said, "Tell Maddie to use that big brain of hers." And
yeah, I know. I'm mad at him.
I didn't send him those pictures, but I should.
You're the one who went to college, Carson, not us.
These are bad, easy. I was trying to give him some, but okay. Our first one. O.J. Simpson, John Mayer.
I don't want any more from him, actually.
O.J. Simpson, John Mayer, Edward Snowden.
Who's Edward Snowden?
Go Google him. I don't remember who he is.
Depending... Snowden. Oh, he's an American whistleblower.
I said, kill OJ, marry Ed, do
He
John.
leaked highly classified information from the National Security Agency.
I'd marry him.
Yeah, he's smart.
Yeah. So I'm killing OJ, marrying Ed, doing John.
I'm doing the same thing.
I'm
listening
John
to Dear
Mayer.
John while I do it.
I don't like John Mayer, but you have to choose your battles. John Mayer or OJ?
Yeah.
A groomer or a murderer?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, great.
Oh, awesome. Well, we know what one's Abby's picking.
That's so fucked up. Okay, next one. Ice Spice, Wanda from Fairly Odd Parents, and Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan, like with the podcast?
Yeah.
Can I look at that again? Sorry, I need to see it in my brain.
Ice Spice? You said Wanda.
I am killing Joe Rogan. I'm doing Ice Spice, and I'm marrying Wandy from Fairly Odd.
I said the same. Oh, that is funny.
Just the characters that he came up with, I was like, where did you get this from?
No, genuinely, he that's his favorite pastime. He loves to come up with these FMKs, and he'll do it throughout the day. Yeah. Just because it's like his favorite thing to do. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. Oh, let's see if I have some.
Sorry, guys.
Okay. Mr. Bobinski, the Tooth Fairy, light-skinned Justin Bieber.
Easy. I'm marrying light-skinned Justin Bieber. I am doing the Tooth Fairy, and I'm killing Mr. Bobinski.
Okay.
I want to look at pictures of light-skinned Justin Bieber.
One of my favorite ones he gave me is Optimus Prime, Mr. Clean, and James Charles.
I'm killing James Charles. Wait, let me read it again. I'm
killing James, I'm marrying Optimus, and I'm fucking Mr. Clean.
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing. I couldn't remember Mr. Clean.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Okay. I like Justin Bieber up here.
Guys, I love him. I wish I was old enough to love me. You ever think about the body count of some of these celebrities?
100%.
Can we do some guesses?
Yeah.
What do you think Jay-Z's is?
Probably 2, and one of them is fucking Beyonce and the girl that he cheated.
I think it's like 26.
Probably, actually.
How about Dr. Phil? The real Dr. Phil.
Oh, I was gonna say, mine is probably 0, actually. He's a fucking virgin and a nerd. We gotta take that out.
Nerd.
Nerd.
Marriage loser. Yeah, we'll cut that. We're about to get flamed.
Yeah, for real. Real Dr. Phil, maybe like 5.
Yeah. That's a good number.
Yeah.
That's all I could think of.
Yeah.
Was there any poor meals that you liked growing up?
Ramen was a big one for us.
You ever eat ramen dry?
Yeah.
With just the packet on top?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Drink some water after your stomach's full.
Yep. Another one that I absolutely hated. Should I trauma dump right now?
Yeah.
My bio dad was a drug addict. My bio dad was a drug addict, and he was in and out of prison. But when he would be out and I would go hang out with him and whatever new fucking girlfriend that he had for that week, the only thing that I would eat was mac and cheese and hot dogs. And it did the job.
Yeah.
But over time, I just started fucking hating hot dogs. And I cannot stand hot dogs to this day because of that. I can eat mac and cheese just fine, but something about hot dogs, I can't do it.
Yeah.
The only hot dogs that I've eaten, probably in the past fucking 15 years, have been the ones that you made, the chili cheese dogs.
Yeah.
The only reason I ate them is because they had chili cheese on top.
I don't really like hot dogs either, though. I'll only eat chili cheese dogs or hot dogs that are like stuffed with stuff. Like I eat pickles and everything on them.
Yeah. I like bratwurst. I love brats. So that was another poor meal that was like,
can't eat anymore.
My grandma also loved Spam. Her and Poppy loved Spam.
I love Spam.
And she made it all the time. I don't like it. I don't,
really?
No matter how she cooked of you for being prepared. Our camera died.
We're back.
Lighting's different. We're not finishing the conversation that we had before because I don't even remember what we were talking about.
Oh, I do.
Oh, okay. Do you want to finish it?
Yeah, we were talking about our favorite poor people meals.
Oh, yeah.
So you don't eat hot dogs anymore because you're actually traumatized from your poor meals.
Yeah, I'm actually traumatized by hot dogs. But as I was saying, I don't really like Spam. And I know a lot of people are going to be like, you got a different meal? Because, like, most people's parents were like, if you don't eat it, then you don't eat.
Right.
When you're raised by your grandparents, you're going to eat.
Yeah.
So,
yep.
If it was my mother, then it probably would have been like, okay, I'll just eat it. But, like, I was raised by my grandma and grandpa. If I didn't like something, I'm getting something else.
Yeah.
So, I always did get something else, but poor meals will always live in my heart.
I was raised in a you'll eat it family.
Yeah.
But my mom didn't make anything bad. Like, the only thing I hated growing up was meatloaf.
Yeah, I don't like
And she didn't make that very often, but I would still just eat it. My family's is a little bit weird. So we have these things called bologna boats. And I'm scared to even say this because I know I'm going to be judged.
Mm-hmm.
It's bologna with mashed potatoes on top and then cheese. It is so good. And then you bake it. It's so good. Like, I made it the other night for dinner. And then
I'm really glad I skipped that dinner because that's sick. Bologna is crazy.
And then, like, my mom worked nights for a while as a caregiver, so my dad had to cook dinner, and he would make breakfast for dinner, but really it was just, like, potatoes and eggs and sausage and bacon, cheese, peppers, whatever he could find was getting thrown in the pan, and that's what we had.
One of our biggest poor meals, it, like, not when I was, like, a kid, but when I was a teenager, my house burnt down when I was a sophomore in high school. When the house burnt down, obviously, we were going through a hard time, and we were literally in the process of my adoption as all of that's happening, too, so it's just, like, a whole
mess.
Thing. Yeah, it's a whole mess between all of it. As my dad's, like, rebuilding the house, my mom's working, he's working, so one of our poor meals during that time was pot roast, because he could take any meat and any vegetables, throw it in the fucking crock pot while all of us were at school and work, and then we'd come home to dinner.
Yeah.
So pot roast, we ate a lot of it over the course of, like, probably 8 months because it was so quick and easy.
We did a lot of crock pot meals.
And after that, we got tired of it. I literally, the other day, I was like, I want you to make a crock pot, like a pot roast again.
Yeah.
Because I miss it.
Another one, you ever had chips and cheese?
Oh, yeah.
Tortilla chips with some cheese on top, put it in the microwave.
Poor people nachos.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
10 out of 10, do recommend.
Always my favorite. I'm a big toast gal, too. So that was always
cinnamon
just one
toast.
for me. Cinnamon toast or just
Sugar.
Regular toast.
Oh.
I also love cereal.
Yeah, we ate a lot of cereal.
Big cereal gal.
Trying to think.
Hamburger Helper.
Pigs in a blanket.
Oh, pigs in a blanket, yep.
We called them wiener wraps.
Oh, okay. We didn't.
We called them
pigs in a
wiener
blanket.
wraps. Yeah. We also, this is Southern. You ever had chocolate gravy and biscuits? We make that. It's good. It's good. It's literally just like, you start out your like gravy mix with like your flour and your milk, and then you just add cocoa powder. 10 out of 10, but not really a poor meal. But
yeah, it sounds good.
Yeah. We also...
My least favorite poor meal, pork chops.
Really, my mom makes fire pork chops.
Pork chops, they're good. I'm like, as an adult, I'm realizing like, oh, like they're not that bad. But like, when you're younger, the pork chops were like one of the cheapest meats that you could
they
get.
still are.
So it's like, they were so cheap, we'd have them so much that I'm like...
We didn't have them too often, but my mom makes a mean pork chop. So
now they're pretty good. Now I'm like, okay, I can get with a pork chop.
Yeah, we ate a lot of Spam growing up. I still eat Spam.
A lot of pasta was also big for us.
Yeah, that Parmesan angel hair pasta, and then my dad would throw canned chicken in it if he was feeling spicy. I hate canned chicken. That is one of the poor meals I will not eat.
Yeah. My ex used to make, like, chicken a la king, and it was just, like, the chicken a la king in, like, the cans, and then you get, like, the egg noodles, and you cook it like that. Low-key is pretty good.
I just don't like the canned chicken. Oh, also, my dad used to make me eat steamed spinach from the can. And I was about 7 when I finally stood my ground, and I said, if I eat this, I'm going to throw up. And he said, no, you're not. Took a bite, and I threw up.
Good for you.
Never had to eat spinach again. I'll eat it raw, like in a salad.
Yeah.
Don't steam it.
I don't like steamed spinach. I'll put spinach in, like, my Alfredo. Like, I'll cook it in my Alfredo. And
if it's a little bit, but, like, just eating steamed spinach.
Steamed is crazy, but
my dad convinced me that I would not be strong if I didn't eat it.
Okay, fucking Popeye.
No, literally, that's what you would reference.
Not Ev calling me. Hello?
Reporting live. Straight team from the fucking phone.
Yeah, I got that. We're putting that in the pod.
Oh, wait, that's when you cut that. You cut that. And I
actually, those girls are so funny.
I can't, dude. Oh my god.
Anyways, okay, whatever. Poor meals. We were poor. Do you have your meme?
Yep. Alright.
Mine is gonna be...
I'm already scared.
Bro, she's about to take ashwagandha. Please text her back. And all I could think of was you. I'm like, where's Evie checking on, like, Find My Friends? And you're just, like, in a different country, tripping balls, trying to get over Dr. Phil.
She's about to join a cult.
Yeah, literally. Guys, please, she's about to commit herself into a psych ward.
Literally. Mine is perfect for Taylor's release yesterday. It says, Travis has her riding like she's Hillary Duff riding to school in a convertible. This is delicious. That one's good.
That's funny.
I have another one that I saved specifically for this week before I found that. Where are you? That was also just a brief little intermission from the girls getting some tea.
Yeah.
That was it.
We'll put that sound over it again.
Oh, rock, paper, scissors, but if we do the same attack, we have to kiss passionately on the lips.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh.
And then my song of the week is gonna be Summer 16 by Drake.
Okay.
I love that song.
Alright. Mine, I have to choose it from Taylor's album because I just have to. And it's going to be The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived because that shit has been on repeat since I heard it.
Hurting you.
Hurting me.
Yeah.
But it's just so good. The way she sounds so angry. I'm like, oh!
It's okay.
I want to burn his fucking house down. Yeah. That's it.
All right. Well, guys, we hope you enjoyed this episode. Sorry the camera died. It was at full battery, so I'm confused.
We do have a surprise for next week.
Oh,
Next
yes.
weekend, I will be in Mexico, so I will not...
Boo, tomato.
I will not be here to film with Maddie, and we always film on the weekend, so we're not going to film before. So we're going to have a surprise guest next weekend.
Yep.
And then just little clips of me vlogging in Mexico.
I'm going to give her a picture of me to take around.
Yeah, I'm going to carry a picture of Maddie around, and then I'm going to kiss it at night.
Okay. And the pot.
All right.
So yeah. Anyways, what should our thumbnail be? I feel like we should do something fun this time.
What should we do for a fun?
Can you do a handstand?
Thumbnail? No, I can't do a fucking handstand. Maddie, somebody called me a fat ass last night.
Stop.
I can't do a handstand.
I'm already mad.